indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome to a meeting of the Stamford Selectboard. If you have a matter to discuss that is not included on the agenda, you may do so by addressing the chairperson and stating your name and address. You'll notice that all our meetings are recorded, and this is to aid with the summarization of the minutes. Visitors are welcome, and we allow 5 minutes of comments per visitor and 15 minutes per topic. Discussions will be held in a calm and civilized manner and respectful of others. Select board members present are
Mike Denault.
Nancy Bashika.
Jack Gramlin.
First Kamari.
Will there be any adding of items or removing items from tonight's agenda?
Just additional correspondence has come in.
Will there be any adjustments to the agenda, such as changing the order of the items? Would it be review and sign errors and omission form above the tax rate? Would that make sense, or are we okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
However you want to do it. You want to move it up, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. And Jed is recording tonight's meeting for his YouTube video. Hearing the visitors. Yeah.
I'll try to, I have several topics, so you guys can kind of decide if you want to put me on the agenda for the next one. Some are zoning related, some are not. So should I go through them all?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, yeah, go through them all.
Okay. I'll go through them all within 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then you guys can pick and choose. So regarding zoning, and this is something that I'll need your input in, I have been doing a lot of kind of finding out and catching up on people that are placing sheds, doing decks. Probably 7 of my last 8 zoning permits have been that. They are $0, they're $15 filing fees. Hours of follow-up, making sure everything. In one instance, I had to have the person actually take down at the Methodist church, take down their deck, move it to the other side. So it's a lot of work.
Are these the no-fee permits?
These are the no-fee permits. Like, I'll find somebody and put a shed, a big
Okay.
shed on their property, no-fee permits. Decks are going up, and so what I would like to propose is just, when something like this happens, I think it would be fair to me or any other zoning administrator in the future to have a fee tacked onto that if somebody does something. Because if they put up a building and they didn't get a permit, the fee doubles. This year, it's nothing.
So they don't have to pay a fee, but what's the $15 filing fee? I thought we
$50
waived.
recording.
It's a recording fee
I thought we waived that. What did we waive? We waived some.
for farms. Farms are waived. Oh,
Thank you, Lori. That's
What?
good.
I mean,
Uh,
it takes your time.
something was waived, I thought, one of the
I
fees,
think you're right.
but I don't remember. Okay.
Okay.
So it'd be like a fine, right?
A fine, exactly. A fine placed on something they should have come in, because it clearly says in our bylaws, even if it's under 300 square feet, you still have to notify me.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of finding out.
Is there any structure that we don't have to notify? Size-wise?
No, because everybody has to comply with setbacks. So
What about a chicken coop or a dog coop?
setback? It's an accessory to it's an accessory use or an accessory to the building, and it has to comply with setbacks.
Okay.
So if they put it smack in the middle of the yard and they have a chicken coop,
You probably won't, right, but I'm just saying is in order to, the $15 fee, in order to collect that for filing, there's no minimal size. So a guy can, even if their setbacks are correct, then we just drive by and say, well, we know that's not, the setback's fine, so we won't say anything. And then the guy that we know the setback's not fine, we go and say something, we make him pay 15.
Okay, the reason for filing it, my understanding is for tax purposes. So we have a record of it. So
So you get taxed on all sheds.
Except for the
If-
temporary sheds.
If it's over so many square feet, I think, 100 square feet.
That's what my question
Yeah,
is.
I
I know
I
that,
don't know.
I know
If
we've
there's
gone a
not-
long ways with this, it's better, but it's still not perfect,
oh,
right?
God, no.
So, I know, and the reason why I'm asking is there are, many people that build small structures.
Right.
And the small ones are
Yep.
like
Yep.
chicken coops and dog coops and the kids, camp and stuff like that, swing sets. I mean, how do we go about saying, all right, I'm driving by and I see a guy that's got a shed, and it's definitely a shed, they bought from sheds and stuff, say.
That's what this one was.
And we say, hey, you didn't get a permit, you gotta go get a permit, $15.
Yep.
We,
So it's on record.
so we do that, but when
because
we
I
go
get
by
the
and we don't, if we see one that's smaller, we don't say anything, and that's where I'm going,
Oh,
we
I
should.
say something, I go.
Yeah, but not for like a chicken coop or a dog coop, you probably don't, and that's what I'm saying, we need to
Lori
change.
She got a permit for a chicken coop.
But you didn't go and tell her, she did it on her own.
No, because
That's what I'm saying, there's a lot of them, I'm sure we drive by and not do anything about it. And that's what I'm saying, we should go back to those laws and look at it and say, something this big, as long as your setbacks are okay, you shouldn't have to, I don't know, we should
that's
definitely
up to you
revisit.
guys.
Yeah, we should,
That's up to you.
so that's the
guys.
first thing. Second thing is, why are we telling people that if they're putting $100 permit or whatever they are now, 100 something, and if they don't get one, it's double, but we're not doing it to these people?
Well, because it's really not a fee, it's just a fine.
It's just a recording
Right.
fee, it's not a permit fee.
Then we can call it a fine because you're taking the time to do that.
Yes,
And she's not getting paid for it, there's nothing in her pay schedule for that.
there's nothing.
Right.
That's all.
So they're gonna.
That's up to
yeah,
you guys.
Yeah, we should definitely
Okay.
revisit that. To a
And
point.
if you want to have it be,
But what I would
be
like
involved
is,
in an executive session or whatever.
I'd like to
it is
get back
mandated.
all the numbers, so, for the next meeting, email all of the fees
Yeah,
and so on, and
go ahead.
bylaws or whatever they are, and look at it. So we can say, oh, this is where there's a problem, and kind of
And that,
clean it up a little bit.
yeah, okay, so we'll talk about that in the next meeting, because I have questions on a couple of other things, but we can combine it all.
Okay.
For the next one. Okay, thank you. Let's see, something related, oh, just a question. Are we going for a municipal water supply grant?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay,
No.
it was mentioned by Dave Saldo at the ZBA meeting that this gravel bank could jeopardize the big grant that we're all going for. Okay. I didn't think so.
That I'm aware of.
I looked and looked and looked and I didn't see anything in minutes. Okay.
Conservation Commission's been researching water sources for a little bit of time now.
Right, but he actually said the town is looking at a large.
Nothing they have the
municipal
power
water
to do.
supply
They
grant.
can research it and bring back information, but they don't have the
Right.
power to do any of that.
Well, this was actually in the minutes of the ZBA.
Yeah, I know
And
that
I'm
the
sure
gravel,
we'd have
the
to go
gravel
to
bank's
the-
been a hot topic with the ZBA.
I'm sure we'd have to go to townspeople for a vote too on that after we get
Okay.
figures, and that's
It's huge.
huge.
I mean, the gravel bed has been there for as long as I've been alive.
I haven't been following it
No,
completely, but
it-
just the chatter I heard, I guess there's some members that have issues or questions.
Right.
Maybe not so much issues.
About the gravel bed that's been there forever.
It's not been there forever. It's only been there since like 2010.
The new gravel bank.
Joe
Where
Lewis.
Joey's is?
Yeah.
And there was Bob Barlow's.
Yeah, I hunted up there when I was a kid at 12 years old. I'm
So
not,
it was and then it
That's-
wasn't, because that was
Right.
going to be a development. He had that,
but it's
Right.
been a gravel bed for,
sorry, I didn't know that.
A while.
Okay.
I didn't even realize that's where Bob's gravel bank was. I knew we had one.
Green Mountain Power, they've got their big project going on the power lines. They'll be reaching out to both the planning commission and the select board to detail timeline, what's going on. I would love to have it in there that, we have that discussion with them about the roads and the reclamation of any damage that they do. And it's built into every budget. So if we could maybe have that conversation with them when they come in and talk.
They're gonna be doing the town roads too.
But I think we're working up off of,
Maltese.
Or Maltese Road.
Yeah. So they'll be going up Mill County Road and up Maltese. So dirt roads.
They haven't been in yet, or they haven't started yet?
No, but I would say the last time I didn't realize just how much they were gonna be in and out of trucks and,
Oh, it's
you know, I mean, they brought all the stuff in and they took it all out and then it's,
They're gonna have a lay down area at Hopkins,
Is-
Lumberyard and.
But that's for the other project. For the-
No, this is a new project. They're gonna use them again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll be getting a permit from me on
I'm sure they're gonna add a lot of traffic.
that. It's gonna be a
A permit for what?
Because they're actually going to have a containment yard, they'll have a building, kind of a place of operation there.
Lay down yard.
It's gonna be a lay down yard, but they're also gonna put up a shed, probably a porta potty, things like that. So it's going to be considered a commercial permit. Temporary, but it might be 2 years. Alrighty, barking dogs. The reason I'm asking you guys is, farm dogs generally are exempt from any nuisance, noise, or whatever. I get calls for everything, and if somebody doesn't wanna reach out to Luke, I get the call. Recently, I've even heard it, it's crazy. Dogs just incessantly barking up on County Road, and they're farm dogs. But they're in the back of their property in a kennel. So they're not actively patrolling and protecting livestock. So it's more of a select board thing. I'm going to make a complaint, but the complaint can't go to the dog officer because they're his dogs. So you guys will be fielding the complaint on this.
Are they just kenneled all the time, or
They're kenneled all the
they're not
time.
active?
Yeah, Luke doesn't even live there right now. He's in kennel. So I talked to his dad today, and yeah, they're kenneled.
Kind of
Are they
dogs are-
registered as farm dogs?
Yes, they are.
What kind of dogs are
I think they're border collies, 40 or Aussies.
Aussies probably?
So they bark, a car goes by, they bark, people go by, they bark, they bark.
If they're Australians, they don't wanna be kenneled.
They don't wanna be
They wanna
kenneled.
run free and hurt animals.
That's-
But
They
is,
don't wanna be in a kennel.
I'm not even sure if that's the process. I mean,
Well, I don't know.
I don't.
I just look into it. I mean, I go up there, my daughter lives right across the street. I'm up there all the time. I see the dogs running around the yard. Sometimes.
He has one that runs.
Sometimes they're in the kennel during the day, at night, he puts them out to guard the animals. And they, I'm sure that if a coyote or something won't go through there, I'm sure they bark. That's what they're supposed to do.
They're in the kennels at night, yeah.
We'll look into it. I
Okay.
just don't
Okay,
know too much.
in the
about
last,
it.
a lot of ATV and motocross traffic on County Road and up Forest Service 264.
Excuse me.
Let's see.
EPOs, call them.
I have,
That's all I can do.
okay, thank you.
Oh, is that what you said?
Yeah, and burn my things
Yeah, I mean, they're just,
Are they on the trails or just all over the
County
place?
Road, they just go flying by, they go up over the hill and they're doing wheelies all the way.
3 of them?
Somebody said they were from
Really?
town.
They're through the whole town, they're not just up there, they
Yeah,
come
you're
right
all
down,
through
they
the
come
The
right
other
down
night,
Main Road.
what night was
No.
Saturday night or something? How many went down through the center of town?
Talked to the wardens, they said they have a no
Sunday.
chase policy.
They have a no, I know, they,
So
Yeah.
if it's a kid and he takes off, there's nothing.
Freeze.
You're not gonna catch him. There was 3 dirt bikes at Belmont's the other day getting gas. I
I'm
said,
sure they're the ones.
they're all
Yeah.
dirt bikes, and I says, what are you guys doing? Oh, riding up there on dirt road. I says, you know who I am? I said, I'm the sheriff up here. I says, well, let me catch you up there. You are? I said, yeah, I'm gonna turn around and I don't wanna see you up there, cause I'm going up there next. Just scared me.
There was a warden up on the top of County Road.
Yep.
And he said that, when the side by side went up to him, he turned the lights on. I turned around.
Took away, yeah,
Ran off.
that's what,
They are patrolling.
they catch me. I don't take off. Sir, you been
Slow
drinking?
motion.
I'm like, no, the cooler's got lemonade in it.
Ice water.
Yeah.
Might slow down.
This is, just some of the dog laws for our dogs.
Okay, that's it for hearing of visitors. Reading and approval of records and orders of minutes of August 6th. Can I have a motion to accept them?
Motion. Second.
All in favor? And the bills, I didn't take them. Oh, and you put more stuff in my
Put
box.
more stuff in there.
Ah, gee,
Yeah,
Lord.
you put, you're good.
Yep.
Deb, while I got your attention, it's quiet right now. I had
Yes, you was.
2 complaints from people just recently since I've been back. And, about a person working or building
He wants to
a
do
house
that,
on a
sure.
property in Ackenwall. And I don't know what road it was, because I can't pronounce any of the roads.
I know.
But apparently the guy, I don't know if there's if they got a permit or not. One person that
I'll have
complained to
to
me
look
said
at
they
this
didn't see it,
after.
but I don't know. But, I didn't go up there. But the complaint was that they're burying the debris that they're taking off or using up there. I guess they're ripping stuff off and throwing it in the
So
ground.
they're like doing a renovation?
Yeah, and
Is it,
they have dirt and they're putting it over all the trash and the landfill.
is it on Stanford side?
Yes, on the Stamford side? You don't know.
I don't know, I wasn't up there. They said it's like right where the mailbox is. You turn in that first road, I guess, before the mailbox. But I don't know when it becomes Stanford, when it becomes.
It's headed
I
towards
don't go up there very often.
Statesboro.
And then another complaint, you said you have 2?
No, it was the same person,
Okay.
two different people complained about the same guy. And that, I did say, call the, whatever, the head of the Apple Mall too. They should be able to
Right.
go in and check it too. They have like a, I don't know,
Yeah, they have.
yeah, something like that. If they have like a board of directors or something. Because I know they got their own rules too, but I wasn't sure if we, as I asked Nancy, if we give them a permit, and we do, so.
If they, interior, no.
No, but if they,
Exterior.
yeah. So I guess it's on the
If
outside.
you could get the street name,
I'll-
I get
yeah,
lost up
me
there.
too.
if I start
I couldn't
keep
pronounce
coming
any
down.
of the names.
I tried that, Nancy, and I
Yeah.
wrote it.
It's a bunch of figure eights.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
crazy.
that's the
first road on the left before the mailbox, I think that's on the little road, goes all up and goes
Comes back around. Is that Stanford? I'm not sure.
Not
Some
Statesboro.
of it.
That is Reappraisal, but that might be another problem. If it's,
If
the
it goes
people
up
that
and
lived there complained about it. He didn't say if it was in Stanford. They didn't say if it was Stanford or Vermont. They just were telling me. I don't know.
down.
Same thing same reason why the dog people call you instead of Luke, and the same thing with me. And they call me, I'm like, call them. They don't want their names mentioned. That's the big thing. I don't want anybody knowing it was me. So I'll try to find out the address and go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, we get paid this time. Need the money to do that.
Yeah, you just had a big wedding
Yeah.
there.
Cheapest wedding I had, I'll tell you that. You can keep going.
Highway update, Dave.
We did the chip sealing last week, so they'll be swept in a couple weeks. I contacted the sweeper today. I don't have a firm date, they're just gonna call me in 2 weeks, give or take. And we'll pick a day that works, and get them swept up.
There's not much loose stuff this year like some years.
Yeah, I think it rolled in pretty good.
Yeah.
Weather cooperated, it was dry. So, we're working on the shoulders of Shrub Road at the moment. Wrapped up here pretty quick. Had a bunch of repairs to
Lush.
do on the Ram and the 2019 Freightliner, so that took a few days for, they're waiting for parts and
What's wrong with the 2019 Freightliner?
we had to put a radiator in it, clutch fan, water pump, no tensioner. So it's pretty well ripped apart, it's gotta come off.
How about the Ram?
The Rams, the tie rods and the drag length. We gotta wait for parts for that too.
Where do you go for parts?
But
They're not
Menards,
close.
unfortunately, with the Ram, it seems like a lot of it you have to get the factory, all the stuff, so.
You missed a lot of places.
I did.
Yep.
I really did.
But, there's, I don't know, 50-some thousand miles, hard miles.
That's a little
on
one
that
on there.
truck, so. But all those repairs are done in the house, so.
Thank you. Big savings. How about the East Road culvert?
I think.
When do you think they're gonna start that?
I'm thinking it's gonna be next year at this point. It's probably at least, a 5-week project and looking at, weather and what's coming up and October deadline. I think he's having a hard time getting involved in summer, so. I haven't confirmed that with him, recently, but I'm guessing it's gonna be next summer, so, which doesn't hurt my feelings. We've been pretty busy here, so, a lot going on.
And how about, wasn't Jim Henderson coming down for
Yeah, at some
his,
point,
for
at
the
some
grant?
point, he's gotta do our, the grant aid.
Yeah,
He's also
okay.
gotta do the, inventory
Culverts?
for the hydronically connected roads. He goes around and inspects and at some point,
Not yet.
so. I know he's working on it.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't even wanna bring it up, but the tennis court, I know you've asked about it a few times to talk about taking it down. Well,
Lori's got
We had a
enough-
visitor this week.
Lori's, yeah. Go ahead, you can both talk about it in the
So-
tennis court.
I mean, the easiest way is gonna be able to get some dumpsters down there and just fill dumpsters. That's,
It's really sad. Seed Savers were good, all gun ho, and they had a lot of people working, but then they're all done and we're stuck cleaning up the mess. I think anybody else that wants to use town property, we should have them
Make sure. they
put some
clean it
money
up.
up front here to pay for our guys cleaning it up, because it seems like they just don't clean up.
What was the visit, was it inspection?
yeah, Lori probably knows more about it.
Yeah, the state showed up and said we got a grant about 50 years ago for the tennis court, and he was here to inspect it.
50 years ago? Yeah, it's
About-
late.
1974.
Yeah, that
was
was,
the grant.
yeah.
And I kind of told him, it wasn't being used, and we had converted it to some gardens, and gardens weren't worked on found too much this past summer, and he said that's fine, he would mark it as obsolete. And wanted to talk to me about a whole lot of new grants that were gonna be available if we wanted to resurface it and make it a tennis court again. I don't know. He hasn't sent me his report yet.
Is it part of like the school inspection?
No, it was an actual guy from the tennis courts, the Parks and Recreation Department, where we got the grant from the state.
Why is he so
And all
late?
he did was a tennis court.
Let's get a pickleball court.
He said every 5 to 10 years, they should have been inspecting it.
You must
They were
You must be
never,
new.
never.
It's gotta be, it's gotta be new.
Just,
Or he's definitely-
well, you gotta bet, for 4 years, we didn't have a sign, you probably couldn't find it.
Oh my, don't say that.
Where is this?
That word.
Parks and I thought it was gifted by Patton.
I know, and I
Maybe
heard
you
that
paid
too.
the match.
The soccer field was. The
I thought
ten-
the tennis court was too.
No, the tennis court was a grant, because we had to keep it up so much, and the town, sealed it and striped
Right.
it for a few years, and then when nobody was using it, after so many years, I remember researching how long do we have to keep the tennis court? And I think they told me at that time that this 30-year lifespan was really good. So then it went.
I
then we
mean,
were
tennis
just-
went away like 3 years after the grant, right?
Yeah. So what are you planning to do?
I'd like to see what the report says, but, I mean, I'm looking for your input, I guess, too.
Well, you know what mine is. It's
Get
just,
rid of it.
it's
It's not really
very
practical.
unsightly. It's very unsightly.
Start hauling everything out of the back of the truck, and it's to just get a dumpster.
Get a dumpster.
And just,
Can,
You bury the concrete?
you know,
Can you bury the concrete?
I mean, I was planning just covering over
Yeah, there you go.
the asphalt, maybe just, throw some topsoil down.
the only thing I think somebody wanted was the shed. Was that still in good shape?
I mean, we can leave that there.
Maybe not anymore though.
I can leave it there, it can go in the dumpster.
Another thing to inspect if we leave it there.
Right.
Yeah. I suppose if somebody wants it, get it out before you put it in the dumpster.
Put it free, free up by the road.
The fence, is that all, I mean, that's all gonna come down, I mean, how far are we going with this thing?
Fence too, because it's wrecked in several spots.
Make
Make
it
it so it
invisible.
looks like a lawn.
Yeah, make it invisible.
Keep the blueberries though, that's the
I
only
mean,
thing.
I don't,
And
can't
the
say when
fence.
we get to it, I don't. Drive, if you guys wanna make that a priority, it has to be dry, I mean, it's gonna have to be dry.
Now, can we drive out there with a dumpster, a loaded dumpster? Is there a septic somewhere?
Yeah, I mean,
Over there. Other side by the.
You have to go
tennis
down by the fence line near the tree
Yeah,
line.
stick that side.
I mean, I don't know, can we drive across where the ball field is?
I think so. The septic's over on the other side by the tennis court. As far as I know.
The
There's
seat
like a little
savers
mound
used
there.
to drive
You know,
along.
Yeah.
Somebody with a roll-on truck's probably
Yeah.
not gonna wanna go between the backstop and the brush.
Right, yeah.
I haven't been down there in a while, so.
Well, let's wait for this letter to come, see what the letter says.
Just get you thinking.
I mean, there used to be fairs down there only years ago. People driven
Yeah.
out there with
Yeah, that's true.
horse trailers and things of that nature
Yep.
in the past.
Yeah, I don't know if I can put, the fence and the same with the wood, I don't know if we take it right there.
Well, I hired Demolino down at that though, but I put everything you can imagine in there. They gave you a list of stuff you can't put in.
What about the skate park?
I put everything in there.
You still have to reseal it, repave it. It's really cracked up.
It's,
It is.
it's bad. It's a tripping hazard.
Then we'd probably need liability insurance for the skate park, right?
He had a lot of options and things like that would be on the table, but it's a 50-50 match. So we come up with half and they'll pay half.
Oh, so we're just gonna. Green space.
Make it invisible.
They don't even use that anymore. Kids don't look down there.
Anything else, Dave? Recycling, review transfer station charges.
I made a phone call last week and they were supposed to get back to me. So, I'm just guessing here.
Is there any way we can put cameras up there or game cameras, because,
Nobody's
The-
throwing this stuff away illegally, as far as I know.
well, one of the attendants did say that the tire appeared overnight. It wasn't there in the morning or that night, and then the
Was
next
it in
morning,
the dumpster though?
I think it was outside.
Well, they charge us for something in the dumpster.
Or they just threw it outside the fence?
I mean, if
He
somebody,
said it
put-
was there in the
somebody
morning,
put
now
a
I don't
tire
know if it
there,
was,
at least I didn't have to pick it up.
Yeah.
It's usually up at my camp, yeah, I'm glad it's stuck right there now. Yeah.
Maybe somebody did dump it off and somebody just brought it down, because I've had that.
Yeah.
Or I pretty much, I told people, if you wanna pick up the dump and bring it down, go ahead.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Right, yeah.
but I know the
Well,
attendants are
that's-
very
you guys pick up
conscientious
stuff
of what
all the
comes
time,
in,
yeah.
and they try to do everything responsibly.
No,
But-
I don't think they're an issue at all. This was just a matter of, I think we got charged for something I don't believe is there. And if they're starting to charge that type of stuff in the dumpsters,
Okay,
I mean, shingles are not, that's part of C&D.
Right.
We put it in there.
Right.
well, could you make another call and hopefully
Yeah, I
they'll
can
get back
try
to you?
again. You know, it might be something we wanna look at, if they're gonna start charging more for that type of stuff. then up on the fee.
Right.
Guess that's what I was mentioning.
You know, if we don't, remember when we did go up on the fee? And the percentage was big, the numbers weren't big, but everybody was like, holy crap, that's a lot. You know, we got in the discussion, is it a service or is it a fee thing? Well, it's both, but we shouldn't, as a town, especially the people that don't use it, have to take it on the chin all the time, you know? We're already taking some of it on the chin, you know, I don't use it, and that's what I said, I don't believe in it, I'm just saying it's, you know, when that price goes up, we should have to spread it a little bit there, can't keep the same price for 100 years. And we're better off doing it a little as it was, than wait 10 years again, you know?
And it's not regular, we're not talking about regular household trash, we're talking about somebody's.
Contractor, yeah.
Contractor.
I don't know why they use this for a contract anyways, just go to the North Adams, get a sticker, it's cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Bring a bunch of.
Bring your dump trailers up, boom, dump it, and they take out a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Anything and everything.
Yep. It's a way to do it.
Anything else recycling?
I have something else, so. We received a letter from the Agency of Natural Resources. We've had to report on a quarterly basis all the trash we take in and how it's disposed, and Dave and I have to do this every quarter. They've changed our reporting period to once a year. I don't know why. So, yeah, I think we gotta finish out this year, but then it's just gonna be every January.
Thanks.
We're such a small generator.
No, they probably don't have the resources to go through it. It took them 50 years to come inspect it.
Yeah.
He just got hired.
I think it's right in our certification though that we have to file this, so I think they're gonna make an amendment right to our certification, so I don't think we'll have to do it.
It's gonna be easier for you guys, or I don't know if it's easier or harder, you just have to pull for, you'll be down next year. Okay, moving on to discussion. Review and sign errors and omission form.
It was just a typo when they added in this, value, it should have been 58,800, and it was put in at 588,000. It was a nice number for a grand list, but definitely an error. So, we each wanna sign there on the right-hand side.
Can I have a motion to, sign the errors and omission form?
Motion to sign.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yes, because if it wasn't picked up, Lori would have billed for 588,000.
And we would have been short by that.
Not good. setting the tax rate based on the new calculation,
Yeah,
the new, grand list.
so you should have that piece of paper in front of you. I just went right through the town report and all the articles, no, it looks like this.
Let me take this out, that one.
Thank you. Our town budget, Article 3, the cemetery budget, the library budget, the fire department budget, and then on the right, the 3 social service payments that we make. I subtract what we anticipate receiving in funds, and we're using 25% of the town's fund balance. So the town needs, on the top right-hand side, $399,988.25. And then for the highway, highway expenses, we anticipated paying, maybe 4 payments of the highway paving loan. We're hoping to get that this month and be able to start paying on it in September. I've subtracted the highway receipts. Dave does not have a highway fund balance to use against this trace appropriating. So the highway amount, $744,772.36. So then in the middle, we just divide the amount of the grand list and come up with a tax rate. On the bottom, it shows, the new residential rates. Do you not have it? You want another copy?
No, I think I
I'll
have
take this. Do this one.
two. Got it?
Sorry about that, Warren.
No, that's okay. So if you look at the boxes on the bottom, you can see the proposed 2026 residential rate and non-residential rate, and a comparison, we have the 2025 right below it.
So last year, the town rate was 0.5558, and this year it's 0.6371. That's combined, all the articles, everything, and the highway. 8 cents.
Last year?
Last year's 0.5558. And then the school rate went, did the school rate go down? The school, the homestead rate for school went up. Am I looking right, Lori?
From 9.96 to 0.99.
Your school's not on this.
Yeah.
School's not on this one.
Oh, this is the school? The
Yeah.
0.99, okay.
0.9915.
So it went up.
Last
Oh,
year's
okay.
school.
Yeah.
And last year's school. School, I have it a little different. 0.9.
And then the same one here with, non-residential, that's last year's school and this year's.
She emailed it to us, so maybe you don't have
Fine. No, I
it. Or
did-
was it in the box?
I did print it off, I just didn't know, I thought I put it in here. and just
It's
didn't-
filed very safely away.
Yes, I filed it very well.
0.6603.
For homestead rate for school?
Oh, school. No, I'm giving you the whole thing. The school residential rate, 0.9915. That's this year's, last year it was 0.9666.
That's for homestead.
That's for the homestead. And maybe I should add school in there, so you know.
Last year, you didn't have your third guy on the highway, right?
No.
Maybe part, I don't even at
It
all.
started in like
Yeah.
Yeah,
in the
so
fall.
it wasn't on the budget at all.
Do we have a percentage of what it went up? Have you,
Yeah, it's 8.5%.
8.5%?
Town, highway, and
For the rep, for.
school.
Everything.
For the, yeah, but the, homestead went up 8.5, non-homestead went up 3.5. Which I don't understand.
Just as comparison, if you have these numbers, so last year, what was the percent increase that we went to town meeting?
I think that was around the
I don't
same.
have last year's.
It might have been a little less. I think that was around 6 or 7 last year, wasn't it? I think. We don't have it in front
I
of
don't
us,
have
but
it in front
I'm
of
pretty sure it wasn't that. I've never seen it go over 10. And I'm pretty sure last year was a little higher than normal, at 6 or 7%. And this is a little higher, but we got a third guy now. That's why I call it. That's $100,000 right there. Third guy.
Yeah.
You know, by the time you pay insurance and movement got it, you know, it costs money. But you look at these numbers and you look at other towns our size, and we're very conservative. Very conservative.
Especially when you compare it to other towns in Vermont.
Yeah.
Our rates
Oh, yeah.
compared to Vermont.
So can I have a motion to accept the tax rate as calculated?
Yep. Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Okay.
Aye.
Okay, November general election, Lori. We could start with this election and how it went and
The election went well, I had plenty of counters, until my 9:30, 10 o'clock, which was nice. We did our reporting and, well, it was not a ton of people, but it was kind of steady all day.
the counters, though it was different for us counters, there's a whole different process that Lori had to research back and forth and back and forth. And you did see the booklet I printed out by mistake on elections. But the counting was very confusing. We had a lot of questions and a lot of the clerks had it too, a lot of questions on that.
Yeah, why make it easy?
Yeah,
How many people voted? Roughly?
78.
78,
78.
79.
Okay, November elections.
Did call the Bennington Sheriff's Office last time, at the last meeting, was it last meeting?
Yes.
City of Lemoore had come and they were not able to cancel school that day because it's not a presidential election, so they were hoping we could hire the sheriff. I left a message, she said somebody will get back to me in the next couple of weeks. From past experience, especially with us not having a contract, they won't commit to it.
Right, because they have contracts with other people, so they might be doing that for those people.
But even when we had a contract, they said, look, if there's a big accident, if there's something going on and our troopers need to be there, they need to be there.
Right.
And even with the contract, they would not commit to have someone here, so my hopes are not very high that.
What do other towns do that are in the same situation? Are there other towns in the same situation as far as the building being attacked?
Most towns have their own town hall.
Yeah.
Us and the Reappraisal School were the only ones in southern Vermont that had a combination building, so.
Didn't one year when we had the sheriff, he was here, but the kids still ate lunch in the rooms? I don't know if that,
I think there was one election recently where we had hoped for a sheriff and he couldn't come, or maybe came and didn't stay. But they
something.
just had lunch, like eaten in the classroom, so none of the kids were in the gym. And that's how they handled it, when we didn't have to cover it.
Well, keep
Is the
following.
door between the school and the gym, is that locked? Is that secure?
Let's see, when there's an election, it remains open all day. Right, the law.
Oh,
What about the door
hallway
from the gym to the hall?
Oh, yeah, that stays.
is locked.
That locks?
It's locked.
Don't know if they keep it locked during
I
school
don't know
hours.
that.
Is it mandatory to have the sheriff, or does this make the school feel better?
It's an option they'd like us.
And
It's not
doing it in
mandatory.
here, not a possibility.
Say it again.
And doing it in this room instead of the up in
There
there, a
can't we
possibility.
sign in there and vote in here, or out there?
The only hard part about that is if I have attorneys and title searchers that are here doing research, it's really hard for me to have an election going and still have it open to the public when people need to use this room.
Okay.
And they don't make appointments, they just come when they come.
I think too, it'd be difficult going in that door and going out this door, especially in the winter if it's snowing, then you'd have to keep this open too. November, yeah.
Could be either way.
I think
They
it'd just
said that
be
it could be done.
too crowded, I think too crowded.
If the school is mandating that somebody be there, shouldn't it be their responsibility to step up to the plate and make sure?
I brought this
Why
up
is
a million
it, why
times.
is it our responsibility always?
I've brought it up a million times. I'm not a big believer in hiring them at all.
I'm not either.
I think it's just a waste of money.
If it's voluntary and
Yeah.
we choose not to,
Right.
then have the kids
I've
eat somewhere
said
else.
this a million
Put a
times,
bar
and
across the
say,
door.
you know, it's been like this for, what, 14 years now.
But I can't
They're
even
banging
believe
heads
they
with each
do.
other.
It's silly.
It's every time they need something extra, they come and they want us to pay for it. I mean,
It's
pay-
voluntary.
The sign says school, why did they put any money into it, you know, that we gotta get bushes cut, we gotta pay for them. They want a playground, we should pay for it, you know, it's just,
Everything should be
it's
divided.
just nonstop. You know, I don't know, it's all our tax money, I understand that, so money comes from us no matter how you look at it. I just think and this is opinion, it's not the board's opinion, why? What are we doing this for? You know, it's just to make you say you wanna feel nice and warm and cozy inside. It does nothing, zero.
I agree.
Okay, well, we'll wait to see if Lori hears something from the sheriff, follow up on it before next meeting.
And I can sit out there and do this exact same thing and be just as efficient. So, yeah, I mean, the sheriff does carry a firearm and he can shoot a guy that's a bad guy if he comes in shooting. But if a guy comes in with a high power, you know, AR-15, the sheriff's not gonna win either, you know, so it's just the way it is. It's ludicrous that we talk about this safety all the time. It's not safe. And it never will be, you know? It's the way you live in a free country. That's what happens. You want unfreedom? Then you put bars on everything. Right? Buy a building next door, put your select or your town meeting next door. It's $400,000, $450,000. There you go.
This
Yeah.
town needs sewage and septic to get a town hall over there.
You know, the thing is, Kurt, is you can have, I said this a million times, you can have anything you want in this town.
Yeah.
Public
Sure.
water and sewer, you
Yeah.
can have, 7-man highway department, you know, police department, all that, costs money. Simple as that. You can have it, or you can only go up this much on percentage instead of 20%.
Yep.
You know, then when you try to bring someone in to grow the town, they complain, same people complain about the same things.
You never get around that.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on, shrub removal quote,
Yeah, we have to go back.
okay.
Your warrant, if you'll sign the warrant to allow me to send out tax bills and collect money on your behalf.
No, we're not signing that, we just set the rates.
Yeah, you can't send out the tax bill.
Can we be exempt, anybody on the list here?
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Do you need a motion for that, or can you just sign it?
Can I have a motion, sign the warrant for Lori to collect taxes.
Motion.
Second.
Third.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Shrubs.
So I received a quote from Alpha Arbor to take down the shrubs that are over there and falling for $600.
Did anybody contact Alpha Arbor?
I don't know where it came from, he just emailed it to me.
Maybe listen to the minutes.
It could
Did
be.
we say we were gonna, yeah, maybe, we'd
We
like to cut
talked
them
about
down.
the shrubs, how they were
Yeah,
trimmed
This is,
and not cut over
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Thank you.
Town,
Just
at
keep
least
it,
it's a town business.
keep it
Yeah.
on file.
Yeah, I like that.
You had them do work, I had them do work.
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
summer.
nice.
Yeah.
Just hold on to it, keep it on file so we know.
We talked about the shrubs for 10 or 15
Are we
minutes.
going to do it, or
But
we're just
this
gonna keep
doesn't
it on file?
include the
Yeah.
other side, right?
What's that?
This is not including the other side?
Right.
Here, we go.
That's just this side.
Yes,
Just right here.
but the school might be taking those down. They're still working on it. And I talked to the guy.
I thought they
What?
trimmed
We
it.
do, we do. They're, yeah, they're junk. But
They're ugly.
I,
And they, it's a safety reason too, their safety again, but it'd be better to have the,
you should have heard them over on this side. Well, the shrubs make it so nobody can look in the windows. But then on the other hand, the kids, if there's a fire, couldn't jump out the windows because the shrubs are in the way. And then, a guy might hide in the shrubs someday.
Jump in them shrubs or junipers. Go ahead. Jump right in.
they're not nice to sit in.
Yeah, you're gonna get quite the rash.
Okay,
I'm like, this is unbelievable.
I'm gonna wait and see what the school, because they're working on it.
So just put that on hold.
Put it on hold and see what the school, because I know they're working on
Those
it.
were good for torture back in the day. You could throw one of your buddies. in
Exactly.
things. Oh yeah.
All right.
I've been on both ends of the spectrum on that.
Yeah,
I
I
throw
hear
them in
you,
and I
yeah.
throw them.
Delinquent dog update.
So I licensed 3 dogs just today. I had a phone call that, another was coming with 2 more dogs that didn't show up, unless they've just shown up recently. So we're down to 9 people and 16 dogs.
We're doing all the same processes, right? Finding them, same,
$50 fine.
Okay. just keep going, doing the same
Yep.
thing. They wanna sit there and get fined for, what is it, $14?
$14,
14, something like that.
$20.
16
Yeah.
and
Take a $50 fine for $14.
Can you follow up with Luke and say, we want this list down by next week, or?
I don't know,
Yeah,
just
I
keep going
think-
through the
Keep
process.
at
as soon
Yeah.
today as people were coming in, so
Yep.
he would take them off
Yep.
the list.
Keep going through the process.
Mm-hmm. Okay, new business. We talked about the tennis court inspection. I should have added about the power lines that Deb spoke about this, that Lori sent us all the, requests from New England Power. They want to have a lay down yard at Potman Lumber. And they give you state permits. Did you get a copy of this? Or?
Yeah, I'll give you a copy.
They are getting state permits to go over the roads, and it seems like they're following everything, and they did get a permit. Or they're
No, they
working,
haven't yet.
they haven't yet. And this is for the line that's from Harriman Station in Reedsboro down toward Yankee Atomic, that way. So I just don't understand the laydown yard in Stamford, but I'm not their engineer, so.
I think he said there's access there
Coming over the top.
through multi.
Yeah. Yeah, they're coming right through, they're supposed to go. right
All the way
through.
over that, to
But,
the side
yeah.
too.
I know they're going to, but I'm thinking this one is just for
I talked to
that
Mark,
line
he said
that's
he had
going
like
down
a 5-year
through Mother
contract.
Bridge.
He's renting that, where they put the mats down,
Maybe what I want.
it's like a retirement for him.
Yeah.
They come just to put those down, they're paying them every month.
Okay,
Go on his taxes.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna have to go on his taxes.
I don't know, that's the income tax, it's
Review.
not my problem.
reappraisal request. You weren't here last meeting, but we should,
I know, it's a short meeting, it's quiet, I know, yeah.
we should get on the, well, in 6 years, we are going to have to do another reappraisal,
You hear that, guys?
2030.
Cause I'm not gonna be here.
Yeah, that's right.
My term's up in 2.
You hear that, Chairman?
Yeah, then you'll be running the show,
Yeah.
man.
She said it's 6 years, so that's 4 years.
Right, 2030.
That's the one. That's it.
Well, we're on the 6-year schedule.
From
So
the
every
last-
6 years, we're gonna have to reappraise.
So now we're doing.
$100,000,
And
never get your money back, impossible.
if we stay with the NIMRIC program, we have her for an assessor right now, NIMRIC, and they did our last reappraisal. If we ask them to do the reappraisal, get on their schedule, and they reappraise in 2030, then we will be out, 2036, then we will have to go with the state. And at that time, there might be reappraisal districts. I don't know how many towns will be in the district. Don't know that yet, but at least
So
it'll by,
NIMRIC will be out, they won't be doing it. The state takes over.
we don't know that. We don't know who's gonna be doing the districts, or I don't know that yet. So, maybe it's better to go with what we know with reappraisal with NIMRIC.
No one else is doing it.
We don't have a choice, we didn't have any
No one
other,
else is
No,
gonna bid.
that's right.
nobody bid it, we don't have a choice.
And right now, we have them as our assessor, so it
It's a
seems
monopoly.
like we should go with them. So Lori gave us a draft of the request for proposal. You wanna go over it?
No.
No? Yes. Yes. Lori highlighted some spots there that she thought. On the first page, the paragraph above purpose and objective, Lori, documentation from the last 2005, there should be 24.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And
I
the,
think I did change that on the computer after I printed that.
okay. And the 2009 land schedule.
We don't need that either, because the 2024 is not here at all, right?
Okay, I think so. Yeah, because they had to.
We had 2005, and then we updated the land schedule in 2009, now we just have one.
Yep. I think just take that right out, land schedule there, because they know it. Then she updated the residents as of the 2020 census, updated the taxable real estate in Stamford. I didn't have anything on the second page. And third page, she's just filled in assessor and assessor clerk. And this was the same request for proposal that we used maybe 6 or 7 years ago when we sent it out for bids.
Like NEMRIC is our reappraisal contractor and NEMRIC is our assessor. I don't know if we need to have in here that they'll work with the assessor. When we were first bidding this out before, we weren't sure we were gonna have the same contractor, so we added all that in, and we may not need that.
No, I think keep it, because what if NIMRIC doesn't want to be our yearly assessor? I can't see anybody else doing it. And, I think the utilities were done separately. We had to didn't see anything in here about the utilities and the power lines, but I think that was a separate appraisal. I'll have to find out about that. I'll have to, I can call Stacy on that. something in there about that. On the page 6. Fourth bullet down, town will be responsible for expenses and salaries of the town assessor and or assessor clerk. I think we gotta keep town assessor in there, we're still responsible for that.
But not under the reappraisal contract. Pay the town assessor
Separately.
separately.
Yeah, okay, I see.
But if you guys wanna leave it in, doesn't matter. But I guess I look at it like those are two separate positions entirely paid. in
Whether
separate way.
whether the town assessor works with Nimrick or not, or helps him out.
Right.
Okay, yep, I see that. And the last bullet down, it says, documentation from the last 2024 reappraisal. We get 2025,
Yep, I found it there,
okay.
2024.
When do we want this due? October 1st, is that enough time? A month? A month?
Sure.
Is that our next meeting?
Yeah, October
Okay.
1st is your first meeting in October.
Okay. Sure. I'm sure he knows what we did last year, and he's just gonna, the last
Right,
time.
that's all you're gonna get anyways.
Cha-ching and percentage, 8% up.
Sure. You'll be lucky if they,
I think last year the final came in at, 72,000.
yeah. No,
I'd say 75,000. For just them, not the assessor clerk.
so what, every time someone grieves to that guy though, we have to pay him to do that also? Or did that come out of the original bid? You know, when,
Yeah.
They
You
came
have to go-
down.
You have
The
to go to court.
case came out of our pocket.
right, but I'm saying when a town resident grieves and sits down with the assessor,
That's theirs,
they eat that? Okay.
right?
But when it goes to the Board of Civil Authority, that's extra. But the
Right.
grieving is part of it.
Right.
But I think this is Board of Civil Authority too. I think he covers, I think so. I think I saw that in there.
So then just, if it goes on to the court.
It goes on to the court. Where did I read that?
okay?
No, when we went to court, got a lawyer and everything, we have to pay.
That was ours, yeah.
Which costs more than any of the taxes you ever make.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought I read it in there.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Right.
If you look on page 5.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Contractor will be responsible for defense.
Yeah.
But I think when it came, the billing part of it, definitely this.
So we should send him a bill for that lawyer? Wait till he sends some bids.
Yeah.
Board of
I see what you
Appraisers.
did.
Well, they didn't go to the state board, they went to the court.
Right, like they're responsible for the defense of it, but I think when we actually signed the money part of it, we may have had an hourly rate for stuff about it.
Right,
I
I
don't
think
know.
he did. Yeah.
And this was in the last one?
No win
This was
situation.
in the last one?
Yeah, I didn't change that.
Send it.
Okay, I wanna find out about the utilities, if they have to be included in here, or who does that. Otherwise, good with this and
Yeah.
Yep.
see what happens?
Yeah.
I got a question while we're just pausing. On the taxes, when we do homesteads, why do we have to do it every year? And then people forget, their accountants make mistakes.
And it benefits the state.
I mean, it should be, if I didn't move, leave me alone.
They tried that for
You're all-
a year or two, and then they changed their mind. Not property taxes required. Why?
Before you adjourn, I didn't get the highway rate, so I have the homestead and I have the school, but is the homestead rate inclusive of the highway, or is we have to add one more?
We
Okay,
have a town, a municipal, and then a school on top.
okay, so what was the highway?
I gave my sheet away.
.9915, so the total homestead rate, including the school, is 1.6518.
So the highway must be
Highway is .4295, right?
.0295?
.4295.
Did you read it today?
I don't know. I had it in my hand.
I know.
I've got a bunch of these.
Yeah.
So
No, I got it here.
.9915 does not include the highway.
That is just
Yeah.
school, .9915 is just school.
So if you
And
take,
our residential is .6371.
Yes,
So do I need to add also into that the highway?
yes.
And that is,
.4295.
Hold on, where are you getting the 6.6?
Yeah, where'd that come
The
I got
town rate and the
0.23.
highway rate.
That's right, so you're not gonna add it again.
Get over there.
So if you add your
Yeah.
town rate of .2308,
oh, wait,
Okay.
I didn't even hear that.
from? Total's 16518.
Okay, and then plus the
highway
highway.
.4295. Those two equal the .6603.
I have two,
Okay.
I don't know why.
Well, maybe that's why you didn't get
That must
it.
be, yeah. Take nothing in the box.
Yeah, that's right. He stole it right out of your box.
I see how you are, Mike.
Did you miss me?
You agree? Laura, you agree with the rates? Adds up right? Oh, I thought you,
paper, I didn't add them up yet.
oh, I thought you were adding them up.
I was writing them down.
No, but you kept saying 6, I'm like, oh, 6, anyway. You already added them, that's why.
I don't like them. That's like when you go to the grocery store, the amount, okay?
No.
That's
No.
a stupid question.
You guys happy with the increase? Oh, yeah.
Give me one.
Health insurance guy comes in, hey, good news, it only went up 8% this year. Ooh, I have a party. Only? Yeah, I have a party, that's nice.
Anything else under new business?
Just to mention that, there's gonna be a state water resource protection specialist at the planning board meeting on Monday night, 6 o'clock. Laura Ranker.
And that's with Conservation Commission?
No, that's with the planning board, and
planning.
invite her on.
We would love to see you guys come along
She's gonna have a.
What night
pow-
is it?
Monday.
PowerPoint presentation.
Just coming Monday?
Yep,
6 o'clock.
yeah, and talk, open to questions, talk about where potential water resources are in the town of Stamford. Basically, the way I understand it, right?
That's my understanding too.
It's coming down right now. The big man, from the big man.
Okay, anything else under new business from you guys? Okay, I'm sure we've all seen the sign, there's a house for sale next door to the school and town office. Do we wanna even think about that at the price of $400?
She's not happy with the tax rate now, you want to
I
buy
know,
$450,000.
It's the same acreage as the church, and you still need well and septic to develop it any further.
Really?
Plus there's probably three times the price that the church was. I mean,
Right,
we didn't
you
buy the
couldn't get the
church.
church.
We didn't buy the church.
We got beat up.
I didn't know if anybody
We
wanted
got
to
beat up on the
discuss
church,
that.
yeah.
I mean, in an ideal world, it would be a prime property, but I just don't think it's affordable.
We
for
could
now.
move the town garage here, we could have everything all in one space.
Yeah, and that adds all to the 450,000. You gotta reconstruct the town garage, you gotta have well and
We
stuff.
can't have people with a garage next door to a school. What about the safety? I mean, a wrench might pop out and go over and hit the kid in the
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's welding outside.
And he's-
Yeah, you know, you can't.
Oh, he's-
Seems like there's a bunch of houses popping up in town for sale.
Yeah, because it's costs money up here now.
Yep, yeah.
Who would ever thought you'd have $1 million houses? Not one, but many.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Rollo's house is up in
Yeah.
So, anything else then? We're just gonna kind of leave that?
I say we'll leave it.
I don't know how we go there.
I don't see how we can afford it with,
50-year loan.
Yeah.
we've got a fire truck,
Thanks for
we've
doing
got a
that.
truck, we've got paving. We're pretty well stretched, as you
Yeah.
can see, but, and in that is not all the paving loan, what else is that we deferred?
Yes.
Oh, that other one.
Because one of the paving loan is for next year, we're repaying.
Right.
And the truck payment isn't in there.
131,000 from our land sale isn't in there.
Yep.
Right, the truck payment is not in there, cause that's not till next year.
It looks good and everything, but, be very nice, ideal.
Yeah.
But if somebody would like to foot the bill and donate it to the town, it would be nice.
I mean, if there's anywhere to throw up a couple structures in the village, that's probably the place.
Behind there.
Within the village itself, there's not much room anywhere else.
Yeah.
Outside of the river corridor or whatever. That's what I would do if I bought.
How many acres is with,
I think they got four and a half, maybe?
4.5, I think.
Yeah.
so you could really, is it 1 acre in town or 2?
Two.
Oh, okay.
We're talking,
Yeah, then there's debate. So it's all up for debate, but it's gonna be years down the road. Probably a couple of years anyway, before anything's finalized.
For what, the zoning bylaws and,
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of conversation going on. You know, you put 6, 7, 8 people in a room and you got that many different opinions, so.
Right.
On it goes.
But isn't the planning board supposed to be working on the town plan and not the
Kind of working on both
bylaws?
simultaneously. I mean, I guess they kind of went back to the,
Cause I thought they had like money grant, some kind of money for the plan.
they
The
did.
town plan, right?
They are mostly working on the plan.
Yeah.
They wanted to discuss districts at the last meeting just because that kind of ties in with the town plan. You gotta kind of know where your districts are at in order to write a town plan. They kind of both go together. I mean,
Yeah.
we kind of bleed into the bylaws here and there, but for the most part, I think it's just
Yeah.
so, how did the survey come out? What was the consensus of the survey?
Well, we had what,
how many did we do?
58 or 60 respondents?
Out of probably 300 mail?
Yeah, and
Oh, that's,
I guess,
Basically, keep it the way it is.
Same people that voted.
I think that everybody's leaning towards, you know, the main thing they want to do is preserve the resources. That was like number one,
That's the,
Resources, character of the town,
character of the town.
pretty much.
No municipal letters.
Same way they've been answered for the last 50 years.
so if I buy that next door, I can't put up a, like, you know, shooting range or anything?
A shooting range, so
that's
not
way
mentioned.
away, no.
Not mentioned.
Put it on your property down there.
Well, no, I want to do it next to the school.
No mention of it.
Okay, anything else, new business? No, we're good?
We're good. Motion to adjourn.
Yes, we didn't have that. We
You missed me.
We missed you for that.
Yes.
So I think I do.
Second,
haven't even
Jeff,
adjourned from
all
the
in
last
favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. That wasn't bad, Mike. Now,
It's not bad, it's getting better.